Hello! And welcome back to the Clockwork Dragon Tavern. I am your host and tavern keeper, Dragon, and welcome today to Dishonored 2. There we go. We are playing Dishonored 2 today, which is the second main game of the Dishonored series in the franchise, and personally I think even better than the first game, but that's my opinion. I know a lot of people prefer the first game. This is going to be fun. We are playing with our chaos control options, meaning that you, the viewers, get to control my actions and my chaos. Now, I have played this game before. Hello! Yep. Hello, Mosslet. Hi! Nice day for fishing. We're just going to quickly go into the options and make sure everything is set up how we want it. We don't need to worry about mouse and keyboard. I'm using a controller. Full screen. I might change this to borderless full screen, just so I can actually mouse out of the thing without it all shutting down. The brightness should be fine. Video card. Everything looks to be in. Everything's set to ultra. I might turn it down to very high instead of ultra, just because we're streaming it as well. But you know, let's see. If we have stuttery problems, I'll turn it down. But we'll try it on ultra. We'll see how good it goes. We got all the shadows stuff. Now, do keep in mind that there are certain things in this game that can trigger certain phobias. There are bugs and hives and things like that show up in this game. So if those have a negative effect on you, if they can potentially trigger phobias or bad reactions, then don't feel pressured to have to stick around or look for those parts at all. Everything else should be fine. Audio, here we go. It's I am wearing headphones and it's very loud. We're gonna turn the volume down a bit. And we want subtitles on. There we go. That's lowered the volume a little bit. Auto use mana elixir, auto save in journal, kill cam, normal, hey Bob. Tutorial, yes, crosshair, normal. Yes, hard. This is just all the markers and everything. I think this is all fine. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the settings done through. Now, I have played this game before, as you can see. I've played it before. What we're going to do actually is delete the old saves if we can. Can you just delete an entire save? The entire campaign? No, I haven't been enough. That's fine. There's an extra campaign start so that we can start. I don't know if the tutorial is separate to the main game. If it'll launch as part of the campaign. If I press new game, and I can overwrite an existing slot, but if I select this, and we go on medium, do you want to start the tutorial? Here we go. So we're starting in low chaos, and going to see where we go from there. We're going to begin the tutorial and the game. Dunwall, 1833-1852. As Emily Coldwin, leader of the ruler of the Empire of the Isles, you have numerous enemies. Your father is Lord Corvo Atano, infamous royal protector and spy master. In the years since you took the throne, Corvo has spent many hours training you in the art of stealth and combat. Here we go.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
So we're in the Dunwall waterfront, and we are currently Emily. So this is, I am now Emily, our little girl, the little girl from the first game, all grown up.
The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much.
And we've got
This
fully
is my
voiced as
city.
well. We're fully voiced. There's a whale boat. Hello. OX9. So yeah, here we are in Dunwall once again. It looks quite beautiful. It's definitely, you can see that they definitely made some like texture upgrades since the first game, but overall the first game itself still held up really well and was really beautiful. But this is also absolutely wonderful environment work. Now we gotta go meet Corvo over there.
What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
Got all these little high places. Of course, we don't have superpowers like our father does.
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
Wait. Father, I don't have superpowers like you do. I can't teleport. So, B to crouch. A to climb.
I get going fast enough
Whee!
to slide beneath that. Yes.
Haha. Oh. Whee! There we go.
Never
I have to
doubted I could
open
make
sprint.
that.
Hi, Starry. Hold on, let's get some shout-outs going. Shall we? Let's do a little shouty-outy. Just a little shouty-outy. For Starry Bunny. If you don't know Starry Bunny, go drop him a follow. Starry Bunny is awesome. And they are absolutely wonderful PNG tuber who does lots of art and even some cozy gaming and other games at some point. So go check them out. Right. Ooh. Here we go. We're going up here. I hope everybody is doing well. There we go. Ooh. We got out of the water. And Dunwall brand whiskey. Whiskey is... Are we in the distillery district by any chance? Where are we? No, this doesn't look like a distillery district. Up the chain. Honestly, that feels a lot smoother than in the first game.
Running and jumping.
The climbing up chains and jumping off when climbing chains was a little... In the first game, it felt a little janky. Like, when you jump off, the transition between chain to jump always felt a little sharp. That feels a lot more fluid.
Now to test my agility.
Whee!
Come to me.
You realize I'm the Empress Corvo. If I fall and break my neck...
grab the edge to climb over.
If I fall and break my neck while training with you, who's gonna lead the Empire? You're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Quiet. Okay, now a stealth tutorial. We got stealth time. So, just like the first game, B toggles stealth mode. Crouching down and walking silently, your visibility is reduced. Stay behind cover and out of sight. It enables you to take cover under desks or tables. You can lure them away by distract them using objects. So we can distract enemies.
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can.
Father's always on about the value of quiet feet.
So we gotta sneak up on Corvo. The Corvo, who is himself master assassin.
If you're quick enough with the chokehold, that's one more person who gets to wake up and go home. Get me.
Got him! Ha ha ha! There we go. So Corvo has a voice
That's my
this time.
girl. Don't let me hear you or see you.
So now I have to steal his key. I have to pickpocket him.
Given time, an enemy will notice you, even if you're at the edge of their peripheral vision.
Didn't see anything at all.
Crouch down and approach from behind.
Wow, I've already pickpocketed him. Oh, now I have to get to the door. Right, without him seeing me. I see. I could have just gone caught there, just showing off with the key.
Why fight when you can slip past?
So this is clearly training you up for a low chaos run. It's saying, you know, choke silently, pickpocket and leave. But doesn't necessarily mean that's how we're gonna play the game. Crossbow.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet.
Well, now we're having a bit of lethal training, aren't we? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The aim does lock on a little to certain things. Can I get 2 bottles in one? Hey, I can. Nice. Slip. Lovely drink. Spirit of the Deep, extract from a longer work of fiction. I walked for hours along the coast, leaving Dunwell behind me until the lament of waves drowned all other feeling. I wept, knowing you would not come to me, my love. You rule my dreams, where I behold with senses I do not possess in waking life, the dark splendor of your home in the deep. There the ocean rests on your back like a sleeping child on his father's shoulders. In these sleepless nights of despair, you appear to me not as the mighty Leviathan, but as a young man, with eyes as black as the void. Okay, so that's the outsider. But they seem to think it's like Cthulhu, or aka the Leviathan, or something like that, the god of the deep. So we've done crossbow training.
Time for some more weapons and combat training.
Uh-oh,
Let's beat
sword
each
time.
other up, shall we?
We're gonna beat each other up, yes.
Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter.
Yeah.
When someone swings a sword at you, block.
Yes, well that would be the sensible thing to do, wouldn't it, when someone attacks you? Is to block.
Well done. Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance.
Ow.
Block with your blade. You're quick.
Well, of course, you trained me, father. Oh, that was not quite the right time. I feel like I might need to turn look sensitivity up.
Smart move.
Ow. Hold on. Let's just, where is it? View sensitivity. Let's put it up to 50 and see.
Come on. Come on.
There we go.
That'd stop even the
It might
most
need to go. It might
black-hearted
even
killer.
go even more.
You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
Now this is one of the upgrades they added that makes hold on, I'm gonna up this a little bit more. That makes oh, it didn't save. No wonder. Apply settings. Okay, that's maybe a little too much sensitivity. But this is one of the upgrades from Dishonored 1 that is really good, which is that you can choke out enemies non-lethally, even in open combat. So you have more options for non-lethal takedowns.
Come on.
So when an enemy is off balance, we can choke them. Even in the middle, of combat. And you can do the same with air assassinations.
While they're off balance, deliver a fatal
you can
blow.
air knock out instead of killing. Of course, we're not going to actually kill Corvo. We can't kill Corvo.
Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
So, right. Mission 1, a long day in Dunwall. Today marks the anniversary of the death of Empress Jessamine Coldwin, assassinated 15 years ago. So this is 15 years after the start of the first game. And then most of the first game took place 6 months after. So yeah, this is about 15 years after the first game. Visitors from across the Empire of the Isles have journeyed to Dunwall Tower for the occasion, so we're marking the 15th anniversary of my mother's murder. How cheerful.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination?
I don't know.
15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces.
Yes, that he did.
All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Probably don't have everyone around you executed. That's not really the greatest choice. So there is a serial killer murdering our enemies and framing us for it. So someone is out to get us.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
So this is Alexei, our sort of captain of the guard, I believe.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Hello, everybody.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
Hello.
I wish
Subjects?
Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
I imagine
still
everyone always
learning.
worries.
Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
Of course.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and
So the
Father.
people...
We should have passed a law
we
against
got,
that combination of titles years ago.
So we've got we'll take a drink while this is playing. Thank you for the hydration, Mostet. So if you want to take a drink, in 3,
Majesty,
in.
before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special
Look at those
gifts.
things.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos.
That looks scary. Big robots.
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland.
Oh yeah, he's a native of
Serkonos
Serkonos.
offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all. Family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin. Your rightful empress.
I'm sorry,
Delilah
what? Hopping on me? No problem, Mothrat.
My mother had a
Delilah.
sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
So we know
It's not
Delilah.
true.
We know her from
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my
From
younger
the,
sister.
the DLC.
At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My
Yeah,
father's
I don't think
promise,
that's not
whispered
happening.
in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you. But
So
that's
this is
over.
Delilah's new plot to
Hear
take our
me,
throne.
all of you. Your rightful empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah. First of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
We did nothing. Whoa, everything's going mad. People are dying left, right, and center. Oh my goodness, everything's gone crazy. The robot soldiers are attacking. The guards are murdering nobles. He just stabbed her and it did nothing. But also, we got to see him blinking there, him having a little bit of magical power. But he just stabbed her through the heart and it did nothing. Right, so here we go. This is when you get to choose your character. You could play as Corvo, like in the first game, or Emily. Now, Emily is the canonical character for the game. She is like the canonical one and the one that's hyped up. And she's who you play at the beginning, and she's the one that is like canonical to the story. And she is who we're going to play today. I love her abilities, and she has different abilities to Corvo, so I think it'll be good to see these new abilities. So we're gonna. There's Corvo, poor Corvo. We're gonna play as Emily. Also, look at her outfit. Like, that is awesome. Her outfit looks really nice. I love the coat. I mean, both of them are dressed pretty cool. But we're gonna play as Emily today. So here we go. The bad peoples, yep, murdering them. They're like, here, we are your new rulers. You will love us. And then proceeds to murder everybody. It's like, if you want these people to love you and worship you as the ruler, if you want them to cheer you on as the rightful empress, maybe don't have your soldiers murder them all? You know? I don't think the people are going to take too kindly to an empress who murders a bunch of random nobles. Like, aren't you literally just trying to say that I shouldn't be empress because I'm apparently murdering people? And you're here murdering people. Like, make up your mind. But we are playing as Emily.
I will cast you in cold marble.
Oh no. Corvo! Father!
No!
Oh, ow, we've been grabbed.
Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps
No.
someday you'll see me as the mother you lost.
No
But
thank
until
you.
then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
So
I'll
she
lock
wants
Lady
to keep
Emily
me
in her
alive.
chambers, then I'll bring her to Cold's prison until her trial.
Oh dear.
My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily!
Alexi! Alexi,
What
behind you!
happened?
That'll be
No!
all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
A cool sword, thank you. But no! Captain Mayhew. Alexi, who was actually nice to me. And she wasn't part of the plot, and she didn't betray me.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
And the other one is turned to stone because Corvo has it. Well, I guess our first decision is going to be whether any of these people deserve to live after what they've just done. Live or die.
happened? Alexei,
Let's choose.
the throne room. Father!
So, we have to escape.
Nothing I
However,
can do alone. I need to get out of here.
right, we have to get out of here. We have no weapon.
I need to pee.
We have no magic powers. Because we have not been, Ooh, the slow-mo is a little stuttery. But, we have no magic powers, we have no weapons. We are currently in low chaos, but that could change at any moment, and we can start murdering these guys. Let's see what we do have. Ship launch protocol. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, will launch the ISS Jessamine Coldwind just before the anniversary of your mother's passing, pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we'll have a bottle of Kin Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. What you'll say during the ceremony is of course up to you, but here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near, far, and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Bristol, true of heart and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. Letter from Advisor Helmswater. We face yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange is in order, all the victims have openly opposed you, if not strange, then also very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Your Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Leonora Helmswater. But we don't know who the killer is.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while?
Yes.
I need time to think.
So, we're gonna have a decision now. Do we want to low chaos this and sneak through and knock people out, or do we want to go murder? Do we want to go and get some bloody revenge and kill
These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos.
That's the choice that has to be made now. So let's see. There's two of them there.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
We gotta escape the chambers first of all. That's our first mission. Now... Ah, grapes and fruit. We can eat this.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then.
Schedule for Middle Son's Eve. Oh, Empress, presented for your approval. The schedule for Middle Son's Eve. Morning meal with the Tivian Trade Commission. Presentation from the research vessel. From a newly discovered island chain. A midday meal with dignitaries from Morley. Speech for New Win. Phew. Terribly sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Wait. Dedication speech for New Win at the infirmary home. Meeting with advisors on blood flies in the south. Gesundheit. Thank you, Muslet. Evening meal with Lord Corvo at his request. Is that gonna tempt someone in? Is that gonna... No, that's not gonna make anyone come in. I am milling around a little, but we're gonna leave this room and decide whether these people deserve to live or die. Here we go. The fools! They put me in a room with an open window.
That skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Look at this. This looks beautiful. This looks... Alright, let's close the window. This looks absolutely stunning, the environment here. To look at it from this far away. Even the reflections on the water. It's... The fog, it's done really well. Right, we need to go this way. Ooh, there's a lot of dead... It looks like they killed anyone who was loyal to me.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
So, of course, in Dowd's game, we faced Delilah. We know that Delilah planned on possessing Emily in order to take the throne. Now that Dowd stopped that, somehow Delilah's broken free of the tree that we trapped her in. Somehow Delilah got free from the tree where Downs trapped her. Clearly, maybe one of her servants must have let her.
I need my signet ring.
But she's back, and this is her new plan, which means that she's probably behind the Crown Killer murders as well.
Lady Emily, you're all right.
Alexei!
Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... He's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks.
Oh?
Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
No, Alexis! Alexei!
I'm sorry.
Alexei
Goodbye.
is definitely dead now. Right. We've got a sword. It's time to choose. Live or die. First, I mean, we'll get to Ramsey in the main character. We have to get the, take care of Ramsey, and we have to get the Vin from Ramsey. So we have to take care of him. Maybe we'll choose to to let everyone else live and kill him. Maybe we'll kill everyone. Oh, okay. We are going to kill. For Alexei! For Alexei! Mosslet, switch the chaos for Alexei. We're gonna get some bloody revenge. Now, let me just, loot first of all.
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations. And I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you, and your mother before you, could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect. Undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit.
Yeah, he does know that.
Trust me, we'll find this Crown Killer, and they'll pay.
So the lean button is the same as
sad day for sure.
is the same as in the first game, so we can lean around corners to
all
peek.
that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire.
Yeah, for the
You drained
Empire,
the flooded
for Alexei.
district, kept the gangs in check.
Oh, look at that! See, we're hearing some of the stuff we've done for the over the last 15 years.
You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be.
For the
I'm
Empire.
proud of you.
You see, we've done good. We drained the flood district and made it all nice again. We've stopped the gang wars and stuff. We're doing a good job. I don't know what people are complaining about. Ooh. That feels more brutal than the kills in the first game. In the first game, kills were very... Most of the time, it was just a quick stab in the neck or a slice of the throat. But that, just kicking him and then stabbing him in the chest feels brutal. Maybe Emily is just more brutal than Corvo. I wonder if there is a difference in the kill animations depending on what character you're playing. Oh, what's this on the floor? Audience request. Captain Mayhew, you don't know me, but you've got to tell the Royal Protector that I have urgent need of his time. I'm carrying a message that has to be delivered face to face. Tell him I'm working with Anton Sokolov, an old friend. All the boats are being sent away from the docks, but I'll delay as long as I can. Tell Lord Corvo to find me there. My ship is called the Dreadful Whale. Megan Foster. So, this Megan Foster is the one who wanted to see Corvo, but they're gonna have to see us instead, since Corvo is unavailable. Corvo Atano, accused of assassinating the Empress he was sworn to protect. How unlikely he would not overcome this shame, but then redeem himself so fully as to be named Royal Protector to yet another Empress. We were too fast to use pen against him. Let us not blame historians, for the evidence against Atano was nearly overwhelming. The only Royal Protector to have been born of an isle other than Bristol. His foreignness is not itself a crime, but added to the suspicions, the most forgiving of which was that he lacked the capacity to fully understand his duties. Second, he was caught red-handed with bloodied weapon kneeling over the body of Jessamine. Turns out that even this evidence is plastered with a clever plot to destroy the Empress and remove him from interfering with the Lord Regent's conspirators. While I admit to publishing what are now clearly incorrect conclusions regarding Corvo Attano, I will not, as some of my colleagues have done, resign my position at our organization. I reassert myself in the endeavor of weeding out fact from fiction to produce the most salient histories possible. I mean, I'm okay with that, you know, just, as long as you have the guts to come out and say that you were wrong, and make up for the damage you've done, you know, it's good for people to learn. Now, we don't have dark vision, so I can't see around corners like I used to, which makes this a bit harder and scarier. I wish I could see where people were. I don't know where anyone is. Is there someone down here? I hear a voice. I hear a voice.
What am I?
I need something to throw. I need a distraction
That's
object.
what. Worse than nothing.
Ooh, a pouch with some money in it. Ooh, there's a guy right there. Bam.
Traitors.
They killed the maid. They even killed the maid. Like, why? What did the maids do to you? Hello, Jesse. Good time zone. Hello. These people murdered the maid. I'm glad the Monster put it onto lethal at this moment, because what did the maid do? That was just unnecessary. Look at this. Poor maid. Hello, Jesse. Welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? How dare they murder the maid? Exactly. Well, currently we are going to murder all of them. We're on high chaos for a little bit. Yes, thank you for dropping the shout out to Jesse. Jesse is cool. Jesse Vu is awesome. So go on and drop him some shout outs and follows. For the maid! For the maid!
With the throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by.
So we gotta take care
I'll
of
be back when
Ramsey.
I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock
Ooh,
myself
he's going
in
up
this
to the
damn
royal chambers.
safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Delilah started out as a kitchen girl, right? Maybe they don't want any more Delilahs to spawn. Yes.
Yes.
But
The
now
natural order
we've
is
got
reasserting itself.
some questions though.
The Ramses once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did
Hold
you
on,
know
I'll
that?
let him talk.
I spent my
He's
childhood
talking about how
playing with
awesome he is and how he used to be
buttons,
rich.
cream
Stop it,
of
you're cool. No,
society.
you're the cool one.
And very soon
You're
you'll
the
be
cool
back
one.
at the top, Captain.
So he's like he was the captain of the guard, and then perhaps I guess in Alexis was like the captain of our personal guard or something. Right, he's going to come this way because he wants to go up and search the safe room for all of my gold and stuff. The likelihood is that he's coming this way. Yeah, he's moving in this direction. So we can let him go past.
I'll have a look around.
Oh, he's figured out that something's on.
You little shit!
Ow.
Die,
Okay.
usurper.
What did he see? How did he?
I waited.
Oh, he just headbutted me. Oh my goodness, that was the full-on like cinematic death there. I had to
Goodbye,
stab him
you
with his own
entitled
sword.
bastard.
He headbutted me. Okay, but what did he see that's alerted him? I don't understand it. Did he? Oh wait, I think I know. Did he see the Look, you can see the body from here. He saw the corpse from there. He could see the corpse through that gap. Oh my goodness, the enemy awareness is so much better in this game than it was in the previous one, apparently. Ow. Right, we're looting him. We're taking our men back. But, yeah, he just straight up headbutted me, and I had to kill him with his own sword. That was interesting. Oh, goodness. Yep. Oh, look at that face. Being one of the Starry is, like, the coolest peep ever. Coolest. Oh my goodness, look at that face. Look at it. I need some food. I need some, like, grapes or something. I need the heals. So, here's the thing. Delilah said that she was my mother's sister. That she said, I am the daughter of Lord whatever, my grandfather. Here's the question, is she telling the truth? We know that she was raised as a kitchen girl. She was a kitchen girl in Dunwall Tower, right? And then, for some reason, she left Dunwall Tower, or got kicked out of Dunwall Tower or something. We don't know why. And she ended up a painter under Sokolov, and then became a big painter. Could there be truth to it? Could there be truth to her claim that she is Jessamine's sister, or is it just a fabrication that she's using for her power takeover? As far as we know, Jessamine never had a sister. Right, gotta be careful here. There might be important stuff in this room, so we gotta be very careful. We're in the throne room.
He says keep alert, and I says I am alert. I've been alert. And he says, yeah, but this time I really mean it.
Trouble has found us again, Mother. Father, I don't know how, but I'll make this right.
Oh, they see me.
I promise.
Emily Caldwell.
Yeah, it's Emily Caldwell. Oh, that guy's got no head. I'll make this right, Father. I'll save you. Look at this, like the stone is vibrating in the air. Like this she has got powerful magics on her side. Gotta remember, I hope you have enough. No problem, Jesse. Thanks for coming along. You have an awesome day.
Senseless slaughter.
You have an awesome day, and yeah. Hope you're doing well.
Killed for their loyalty to me. Damn the Duke of Serkonos. Damn Delilah.
All of these people being murdered. All of this carnage, all of this destruction. Just because these people were loyal to me.
They're going to pay for this.
Oh my goodness, 100
I need to get away
bits.
from here.
Thank you so much, Jesse. That's so awesome. Thank you. It's so appreciated. You are absolutely awesome. Right, I think I got all of the loot, so that's basically everything. Oh, hold on. What about in here? Anything in here? Anything? Ooh. Thank you so much, Jesse. That's awesome. Okay, so we're not as stealthy yet as we like, but to be fair, this is only the first mission. We're still practicing, and we did choose high chaos. If we had chosen low chaos, I probably would never have risked going into that room.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
Oh, did he now? Let's try and be a bit stealthier from here. Even if we end up on a mostly high chaos playthrough of this game, I still want to be quite stealthy.
I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague.
Oh, bullets, we're gonna need that. We need to basically pick up everything we need. Whispers from the void. A person has stopped breathing, pinned under carriage wheels, and thought to be dead, but when the weight is removed, they make a quick recovery. For a moment or two, this person was lost to us, lost to the world itself. What did they experience? Darkness? Nothingness? Indeed not. They tell us, as so many before have, they were in a particular place. Who among us does not know that place? Have we not all seen it in our dreams? The realm where nothing makes sense, where one is at once both lost and at home. The void. These little glimpses of the void in dreams or described by those awakened from comas are not limited to a select few. There is not a single citizen without such visions at one time or another. This then must be a real place, not folklore or mass delusion. Perhaps it exists deep down in the earth or far above it. Perhaps it is right next to us but hidden. Some trickle of light or wondrous curtain bars us from fully knowing it. When so revealed, it will not be a fearsome place any longer. Not the distant and special realm described in the myth of the outsider. It will be strange, yes, even unsettling. But nonetheless, it will be a new realm for us to explore and eventually conquer. What new treasures wait us there? Are the lakes made of liquid diamond? The clouds of weightless silver gas? And what things we would learn? So, some books about the void. Here we go. We got
I better take these.
S&J health elixir. So that's a Sokolov and Joplin health elixir. Obviously, we don't need the rat plague fighting things anymore, so we have to come up with a new thing. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, a practice from long back. When the trade began, they engraved the bones of the great beasts at the whales, rendering charms. Dunwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Coldwin has met with a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than Ichabod Boyle. Like the Boyle estate. The Boyles. Noble entrepreneur and supporter of the arts, Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod style of governance and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced the Crown Killer is the culprit given the gruesome details left at the crime scene, as Her Majesty's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one to this notorious assassin. We boldly ask, is it now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all who dare to criticize the throne?
The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah.
See, they're doing a very good job at framing us, because, like, if we saw that news article come out today, and we're like, oh, this person, this emperor, this empress, this person in charge who is being criticized, and everyone who's criticizing them is dying. We're like, oh, yep, it's them, they're doing it. So it's no surprise that people will believe in it and believe it's us, because it makes sense, right? It's the logical thing. So this is a very, very good setup. Because, like, in real life, we when this kind of thing happens, we all instantly know, oh, yep, that tyrant had their opponents murdered, so on. Not naming any names. Russia. So it's very, very good frame job here. Letter from Wyman. Oh, look at this. This is a romantic letter. Emily, I didn't want to wake you this morning, but you'll forgive me since we must have said goodbye 100 times yesterday night. The only chance I get to see you with your hair all whichever way while you're sleeping. As soon as the sun rises, you'll put on your Empress face. It makes me happy that I know your real face, the one that laughs at our silly rhymes. I don't want to go back to Morley, but I'm needed there. It'll be 4 months before we see each other again. I'll miss you. And yes, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your hookah. Lord Corvo, if you're reading this letter as per your royal protective functions, know that I am joking and perfectly aware that white leaf tobacco is forbidden in Bristol. Take care, my darling Emily. Don't go falling from a rooftop. I love you, Wyman. What? What is it, buddy? What? Yes? Hi? Corvo Tano, the royal protector in our times. His parents were older at the time of his birth, and his father died in a lumber accident when he was still young. 16, he entered and won the annual Blade Venbearer. Secured Corvo a junior officer ranking in the Grand Sarkonan Guard. As a soldier, involved in a number of conflicts against organized criminal groups in rogue city-states and pirate bands. Sent by Duke of Sarkonos, he was assigned to serve the Emperor in Dunwall as a diplomatic gift. His Sarkonan heritage made him a bit of an outsider. I'm speaking fast. Oh, yes, I am. I am speaking quite fast. Let's see. The Sarkonan heritage made him a bit of an outsider in Dunwall, but the capital city must have seemed exotic and full of old-world mystery. A few months after he moved to Dunwall, it's recorded that Corvo received word his mother had passed away several weeks after his departure from Karnaca. Oh. So Corvo's father and mother both died. Oh, look, this is This is Emily's little drawings. The golden cat when she was a kid. She's got the little drawings she made as a kid. There's a bit of a... Is that Corvo saving her from the thing? From the tower, the lighthouse tower. Right, gun case. Here we go.
I have a feeling I'll need
Ooh,
these.
This is a very intricate, fancy pistol. Very futuristic, almost. And we got a spyglass. Now, if we were Corvo, this is where we'd get his gear, right? His mask. And probably his crossbow as well. So, we've got safes here.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
Oh yeah, those are huge bars of gold. I just need like some small money. I need a little bit
This
of
could be
money
handy.
that I can use to my advantage. Is there anything up here? No, there's nothing up here. I'm eating all the food. They don't get any food. Right. Out we go. To the Dunwall streets. And yes, we are still in high chaos. Delilah and Duke Luca Bell have taken the tower. Dunwall is no longer a safe place for you. Escape the city by meeting with a boat captain down at the docks.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
So we gotta get out of here. It's not safe. Let's take this painting. We're just gonna rip the painting out of its frame and take it with us. That was the Pendleton triplet. Or, well, they're not triplets. There's twins and then a younger child. The Tower of Dunwall, the capital of the Isle of Crystal, and a seat of power. So this just all about Dunwall Tower, and the Empire. Morley resisted longest joining the Empire. Assassination attempts and creation of Royal Protector position. Each ruler choosing their own Royal Protector after careful consideration. Perhaps in retrospect, other historians will see how easy it was for us to fall into the trap set by the schemers who managed the assassination of Empress Jessamine Coldwin. By allowing them to write history, it was for years thought that her trusted protector, Corvo Attano, was also her murderer. A concept we now know to be utterly false. Yet even after the tricksters themselves were put down, banished, or imprisoned, it remains common knowledge that the Royal Protector was also Jessamine's murderer. How nicely they arranged history for us, and how readily we devoured their stories, hungry for each perfectly cooked morsel. But it is well past time for us to set aside this plate of lies. The schemers were not to be entrusted with the Empire or with Jessamine's life, and they are certainly not to be trusted with the writing down of accurate histories. The ad break will start in 2.5 minutes, by the way. If you are not a subscriber, you may see up to 3 minutes of ads. Twitch Turbo users also don't see ads. We run them to support the channel, so thank you very much for your patience. We're gonna just try our best to sneak out of here without causing too much mayhem, though we are still in high chaos mode, so we might have to kill if we come across people in our way.
I gotta get out of Dunwall.
Here we go, we're on the rooftops. Now, we don't have any powers, we don't have any blinks, we don't have any
Gotta get away.
slow time.
I should talk to the captain of that ship.
We are completely powerless, so we only have our sword and our gun and our stealth. Look at this. Look at this. It's quite nice. We're on the running along the rooftops of the city. This is. I love the environment. The environment work in the Dishonored games. They always do a good job.
What do I have to do to help my father? What do I have to become?
Now that's the question. We've already killed a few people. How many more must die before we're finished? And this seems to be the way down. Here we go. We got down safely. Is this whale oil? Huh. Oh, there's a guard here. So, do we want to kill this guy, or do we want to let him live? So press trigger before landing to perform an assassination, or the bumper to perform a non-lethal takedown that will leave them unconscious. So now we can do non-lethal drop takedowns. But what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna kill this guy, or are we gonna take mercy? I'll give like a few seconds. Okay, we're killing him. And or sneaking past him, actually. We could try and sneak past, but I think we're gonna have I think he's in the way. We're gonna have to take him out. There we go, he's died with it.
Traitorous dog.
Well, he's very dead. Nothing else here of importance, it looks like. Nothing useful, at least. Now, then, let's see.
The city is
We have to
crawling
get-
with the Duke's men.
Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal
look at
quarters,
that.
and Emily
Our
Colvin
dead
has
soldiers.
apparently fled the scene. We've got to find
Dead
her.
soldiers everywhere,
That's
everyone
it.
is loyal
We've got
to
your
us.
orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have thought about that. Because my chat wants all of you dead, so... Wonder if there's any way up here. If we can, like, climb up onto,
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Can we climb up onto, like, a fin that passes by here and just ride it to the end?
The former Empress, Emily Caldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state.
Okay, the detection is in the end even after you're spotted. There are various options. Yeah.
Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.
I want you in place just after the Duke and our new Empress make their appearance. Things will happen fast. Do your part and there's a share of the spoils for you and others. Turn on me now and I'll ask the Duke to send his assassin after your dear old parents. Trust me, the so-called crown killer is the last dinner guest you want in your home. So, we've got a little bit of extra context here, which is that some of these guards have been threatened. And Ramsey is threatening to basically have their family murdered if they don't side with him. Does that change what we want to do? Does that change... Well, then we go quick save. I like that quick save option there. Does that change whether we let them live or die? That's up to you. Those are just the facts. Right, this is a tricky one. I wish I hadn't fallen down here. This is not a good spot to be in. I'd like to get back up and stay high. It's not my place to judge.
Air feels heavy.
It's you guys.
Hard to get a good lungful. Don't even know that.
Although the ads are on, so not everyone might have gotten that update. So I'll say it again and give you guys a choice after the ads run out. There's a guy over there.
He says keep moving, and I says I am. This time.
Breaks over. Yep, welcome back from the ads if you were stuck in the ads. So we just found a letter that says, basically shows us that Ramsey is threatening some of the guards and threatening to set the Crown Killer on their families. So some of these guards know it, if they don't help, if they didn't go along with this and help him. So with that in mind, does that change what we want to do to these guards? Does that change our verdict? Does that change our chaos?
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Looks like it doesn't. Looks like we're still killing them.
Yes.
The choices are made. Ooh, gotta be careful. Ooh. Ooh. Shish. That was a very panicked kill there. I thought he was about to shout. He turned and saw me. He was about to shout. Captain Ramsey's orders. All City Watch personnel assigned to the post in the immediate vicinity will be receiving guests from across the Empire. There is an unlisted contingent from Karnaca, its last mate of importance. None other than the Duke of Sarkonos will be travelling with an entourage that includes VIP guests and exotic equipment aimed at impressing our Empress. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Starry. Let them pass and don't bother harassing them with the inspection nonsense on my orders. If you spoil the surprise, I'll have your head. So not all of these guys knew what was going to go down, and then they've just sort of been threatened and told, if you don't go along with this, then we're going to have your family murdered. That is, in effect, what has gone down here. Is that enough to absolve them of any guilt, though? Well, I guess we'll see. So far, it's not been. Oh, can I put a body in the crate? Is that what this crate is for? Is for dropping a body in? Kinda. I need a... Oh, there we go. You can hide bodies in the crate. Oh, that's fun. That's quite fun, I gotta admit. I don't have a crossbow. I want a crossbow. Okay, that guy's going down. Okay, these are just bullets and pistol stuff. I don't need these. Oh, I hear a lot of screaming. Right, ooh. Ooh, that guy is going to see me if I'm not careful. Oh, be careful, be careful. Gotta be very careful. This is not the best position, apparently. That guy is so close to seeing me. That detection meter fills up quite quickly. Ooh. If I did this right, I could sneak past them all. Maybe I could have gone that way along the rooftops. I wonder if I can get back up there. Ooh, that guy's gone back down. Gone back up that way. It's not the best position. I don't know how I'm doing this. Oh my goodness, that was such a close one. I want to see if I can make it back up to the rooftops and take a different path, because... Oh, here we go. Maybe I can make it up to there and take a different path. Look at it. Hold on. Can I go? Try go up here and then up here. I wanna see is this actually a viable path? Ooh. And it looks like it might be. This might actually be a viable option. Okay. So I figure this is a Dishonored game. They're not gonna have just one path. Not normally. Here we go. We're up on the roof. Oh ho ho. Okay. This is perfect. This is a perfect stealth path. Yes, we are going high chaos, but that doesn't necessarily mean we have to put ourselves at risk fighting or killing everybody. I'm happy to sneak past things. We just, like usual, we follow the rules. We cannot do lethal takedowns. But also, if I didn't go up here, then I would never get to explore this building. Whoa, whoa, what's happening? The announcer just got murdered, just got attacked. Oh, they just attacked the guy who was announcing all of the stuff. Right, let's see. See what I mean? There's several guards here. The chances of sneaking past them all from down there. However, what I want to know is, are there any good buildings or anything down here? I want to loot as much as possible. And it looks like there's some paths, but we'll end up back down on the streets. But now, I want to see what's up here. I have never been up here before. I didn't even know this was a path that you could go through. I did not know this was possible. Like, this is a surprise to me. But this is a very nice stealth path. This is very nice for a sneak. It looks like... Can you go around that way? And no, that's too big a jump, I fall. That looks like it might be possible, but it looks very tricky. So I suppose we jump down here. Oh, we've got a save. We've got a save point. Wow, so I never even knew that was an option and that you could do that until literally just now. This is what I mean when I say that this game is constantly showing me new things that I had no idea about, even though I have played this game at least twice all the way to the end. I've played this at least twice, and I never knew. Dowd stared at the blades. The plan had gone perfectly, even better than he could have hoped. In fact, the whole thing had been too easy. But now that was over, he felt hollow. and there was nothing in the world that could fit him again. He knew it with a certainty that scared him. Billy called from the next room. "Boss? Leave me." He nudged the door closed before she could say anything else. He trusted her more than any of them, but he didn't feel like talking. Cleaning the blood from the blade, he studied the marks it made on the cloth. Royal blood, but it looked the same as any he'd seen before. Weren't the High and Mighty supposed to be filled with something different? Something better? Dowd was tired. No amount of blood could change the way he felt. He didn't drink as a general rule, and sex had never interested him. He felt a kind of exhaustion that couldn't be soothed away. A smile crept across his mouth. The knife of Dunwall exhausted. And yet something else. What was it he was feeling exactly? He looked into Jessamine Coldwin's eyes, and a moment her life slipped away, and in that moment a thought occurred to him. He'd made a mistake. He'd been misled. That kind of thinking was useless. She was just as dead whether he regretted it or not. But he'd seen his true face reflected in her eyes. Seen himself for what he really was. Not a renowned assassin, not some great shaper of history. Just another playing piece in an unknowable game. Okay, so this must have been written by someone close to Dowd, though. Maybe Billy herself, because in the low chaos option, you let her live and she leaves. Because this is someone who knew Billy and who knows that Billy was a whaler, though she was Dowd's second in command. Who knew that Dowd. This is written by someone who knows that Dowd regrets killing the Empress. Interesting. Who wrote that book? How intriguing. Is there any loot over here? No loot. So this is just like a sneakier path down to get around some of the soldiers. Although, there's a safe. With some health elixir.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah,
those are
first of her name.
That they're talking to.
Further, the former empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
Oh no.
People
Don't
of
look up,
Dunwall,
don't look
stay
up,
in
don't
your
look up.
homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
How has he not seen me? How has he not seen me? Oh goodness. How did that guy not see me? That was crazy. That was terrifying. Okay. We're doing it. We're fine. The time went off a bit ago, but I'm trying to put out fires. Put out fires? Oh, goodness. Oh. Okay, we got our hydration. Oh my goodness, this is nerve-wracking. So grab up your drinks and take a nice big drink in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I really needed that. That was nice. Nice beer drink. Now, I'm fairly certain that, if I remember correctly, there's a building around here you can actually go into. And it has some stuff in it. However, most of these buildings are locked. I need to find out which building it is. Right. There's a lot of enemies here. Senior's at the office, and we've already got emergency pop-ups. Oh, goodness. As much as I would happily put my blade across each of these traitors' throats, we cannot be caught here. If we get caught, that's bad. There's so many people here. I don't know how well we can fight them.
Place is a dump anyway.
Now the question is whether those civilians will betray us and give us away.
I can't do anything for you.
Oh, phew.
You better run.
The civilian is on my side. He's letting me go.
It's a coup. The Caldwins have finally fallen. Never thought I'd see the day.
It seems so. And even the legendary Corvo Attano couldn't stop it.
There's money to be made on this, mark my words.
It ain't my job to check.
You seem chuffed and happy. What if it all goes to pieces? Sometimes these things end with people like us face down on an executioner's block.
I'll be fine, I assure you. My grandmother turned a profit on the plague, and I'll come out ahead under the Duke of Serkonos and our new Empress.
I don't feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
Hello.
You look like you can take care of yourself.
Careful.
No, not this time.
Don't you recognize me? I'm the Empress that you were just talking smack about. Oh, there's a guard right there. Let's just go up here. There's a guard right by there. But, oh my, yeah, so you've got just emergencies just cropping up in the office. Oh dear. I know the feeling when you're just like, all of the responsible people are gone. What can you do? What can I do? Why am I left in charge? That kind of feeling. Why have I got to be responsible and stuff?
Citizens of Dunwall, listen up. For the sake of your family, turn over all information concerning Emily Caldwin and Corvo Attano, wanted for murder and treason.
This is not a useful...
I don't feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
This is nowhere... Nope, this does nothing for us. Why are we even up here? This is not helpful. Maybe this direction will be more helpful. Won't be as much of a fire if people would actually document stuff. Nah, I get that. Yeah. Is there meant to be a guard somewhere around here? So I can drop him. I can drop on him if he comes around. At least the civilians, there we go. They don't want to get involved.
For the better.
The civilians don't care. They just want to live their lives. They just want to be fine.
That's the life.
Oh, there's a dead guy just right up here. What did this guy do? Ugh, I got a slice of fish. Here we go. Should we kill this guy or should we let him live? Typing is overrated anyway. Actually, we could just sneak past him, but I think I might end up taking this guy out. I'm not sure. There might be someone in that dumpster. Right, looks like we're killing him. Well, the dumpster was empty, but that fish was really crunchy. Crunchy fish.
Order of the City Watch.
What? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen.
Oh,
I
that
advise you to
building
return to your home.
That building we can go inside potentially.
That's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
You don't want to be out on the streets right now.
Move along.
Can we get up here? I want to go into this building here. Alright, looks like I can't get onto the roof. So, right, that guy's facing that way. Maybe I can sneak to the door while he's not looking. The fish was really crunchy. It was a very, very crunchy fish. Pay what you owe.
Who opened this door?
Maybe the wind or something.
Ooh,
No,
there
well.
he is. So they actually react if you leave the door open. Now, that's new. They didn't normally react to doors, as far as I was aware. Let me just hide this guy down the alley, shall we? You just sit there. You look like you're just resting your legs. Ooh, that guy over there might see me if I'm not careful. I want to get into that building.
First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight?
You're dirty, like a vagabond or a tradesman. But your clothing is nicely tailored.
I see.
You have to
They don't
understand.
seem...
Between some of the cards earlier. This is bad.
Sure.
Dunwall citizens express shock and fear. Oh yeah, that's that one. Ichabod Boyle. Now, I know for a fact we can find the Ichabod Boyle crime scene in this level somewhere.
I pay
and
my
I want to
taxes
find it.
and all the fees. I'd pay bribes too if it meant the roads weren't blocked off.
Could I interest you in a game of cards later?
I'm thinking of having a picnic soon. On the back.
Any business done here in Dunwall. That's all about to change.
Oh?
City Watch has
The
its
Hatter
history.
Gang.
The Hatter Gang. They're not wearing top hats though.
Whatever the royals are fighting about, can't make it easier for them.
That's what I'm saying. We need a network of shops selling contraband, just like they've got down in Serconis.
Oh.
People are getting rich in Colero and Karnaca, even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops. Pass along whatever we score. Only run security for the shopkeepers.
And we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing in our favor for once.
So we've got a couple of gangsters here who are trying to use this situation to their advantage.
Some kind of trouble.
We should rent another
in
boat
this part of
sometime
town?
Hold on. I'm gonna quick save in
Honestly,
here.
why can't they keep all that riffraff in a separate place?
So I want to figure out where... I swear that I have found this place before, this building, somewhere in this level that you can go into. Oh, there it is, the Boyle building. That's the one. That's where we need to get into. Okay, I think I know how we can get in there. That's the building. I wanna go in there. Just jump up here. Oh goodness, lots and lots of screaming. So that's the one. That's the building. Oh, actually, it does look like there's like a ledge, perhaps, up there. Look, there's like a balcony to the Boyle building, but I don't think there's any way in that way. Ow, yep, that spiked fence is very painful. Note, walking into spiked fences hurts. Right, I'm gonna have to wait for like perfect timing. When that guy leaves. Boom.
Oh, this is a terrible assignment.
Nope.
That's Emily Caldwin.
That really failed, didn't it? That really failed. Okay, I know technically I shouldn't. This is kind of cheating.
Honestly,
But
why can't they keep all that riffraff in a separate place?
oh, I just closed the door in my face. There must be another way into the building other than just walking straight through the front door. That's I want to find that. I want to find it. There's no way that you're expected to just walk through the front door into two guards. Maybe there's a way in through the bottom somewhere there. Tower District. Okay, the Boyle Industries office. That's that there. Maybe there's a way in through the back. I know I've gone in much stealthier than that before. We're just gonna plop on the back. Oh, way oil. See, I would have missed this if I hadn't gone back for the building. Oh, here we go. Look, there's a door right here.
Just once, I'd like to see her buy the drinks. Just one time. Is that too much to ask?
The door is blocked. Oh. Ah, there's an upper door. Right. Once again, are we gonna murder these folk, or are we gonna let a few of them live? Up to you. I get to have fun. We all get to have fun either way, so it's up to you guys. Right, let's use this to just attract that guard over. Died it?
Deserved.
Oh.
I feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
That's Emily Caldwin.
I'm not doing good, am I? I'm not doing very good. And I'm.
Why can't they keep all that riffraff in a separate place?
Right. Okay. This time I got it. I got it this time. And yeah. From now on, no more quick saving. No more quick loading. I promise. Yes, I know. I cheated. I'm sorry. If I quick save it, if I do that again, then I will have to face a forfeit. If I do that again, I will face a forfeit. I will. Yeah, I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna cheat.
Crown Killer doesn't come back. Nasty business. Killing Ichabod Boyle like that.
So this is the crime scene, the Crown Killer crime scene. This is where Ichabod Boyle was killed.
Watch over a place where someone was just gutted, even if it was an ass like Ichabod Boyle.
Right. Let's see if there's any loot, but what we really are going to end up wanting is to go downstairs and examine the crime scene a bit. Ooh, money. Perfect. See, it's money.
Forget about that kiss.
Letter to Laura. Laura, don't tell me my business. My family's been in this game for a long time and I'm not acting alone. Several friends working on similar pamphlets aimed at turning public opinion against Emily Coldwin and her cursed royal protector. Lord Bramby is calling her his bastard daughter. That ought to light them up at court. Nathan, near fear of his persecution for Corvo Otano, I'm giving consideration to releasing my own as should Parliament rule a modest proposal. I know she's empress, but eventually she'll bow under the weight that we will bring down upon her. First the gentry here in Dunwall, then the Parliament, finally the other isles. By early next month, look for these works plastered on the walls here in the capital city. So they basically were trying to turn public opinion against Emily and Corvo, and basically they basically wanted power for themselves. They wanted to turn the public against the throne and turn in and towards Parliament. No doubt, so that they could have more power as politicians. Right, let's see what we got here. I think I should be able to...
That's Emily Coldwin!
Silence, please. Quiet now. No, there we go. There we go. They're both dead. We are racking up the... We're going to be going into a high chaos next mission, aren't we? We're racking this up. Woohoo, goodness.
Poor guy.
Well, this is the murder scene. We're fairly certain there was the... I was on my way home after a couple of ales at the pub, stopping to pee next to the Boyle Company offices. I heard moaning and furniture creaking. Thought maybe some people were having fun. I could have a peek. That's when Mr. Boyle started screaming like a slaughtered pig. He was all tied up. There was someone wearing a hooded cloak. I swear I think he was eating up Mr. Boyle's guts. It has to be the Crown Kid, I told myself, so I ran as fast as I could to the nearest watch post to get help. Your soldiers could have made it to Boyle in time if they hadn't taken half an hour to find me for throwing up. Big high chaos, yes. Anyone would have done the same after what I've been through. You guys should have some respect. Ooh, the witness is chewing out the watch. But, so here's Ichabod. He is being brutally murdered. There's a lot of blood. We're fairly certain it was the Crown Killer. The Crown Killer is watching. Oh, yeah. So, anything good? Any good loot? Yeah, see, look, there's lots of coins. We'd have missed these coins and stuff if I hadn't come back here, and we'd have missed this safe, and generally just seeing a lovely little crime scene. I mean, it's all lore and fun stuff and environments. Like, we don't want to... This isn't a game we don't want to specifically rush through it as quick as possible. We want to enjoy what the devs have crafted for us. Just close all the safes. Ooh, more safes. Oh my goodness, so many safes. Oh, I didn't mean to, I need to open the ones on this wall first, apparently. We're just opening them all, seeing if there's anything inside. Nothing inside. They're all empty. Ooh, what's this? Bone charms. Oh, another book on bone charms. Imagine starting a coup against the ruler, only to have the ruler themselves go all assassin on you. It's not even that, right? It's you're trying to form a political coup against the ruler, just for that ruler's enemies to murder you, so that they can form a military coup by framing the ruler for your murder, right? Because that's what's happened here. Ichabod wanted to get rid of me and have politicians in charge, and he was trying to do it all politically and legally. And then he gets murdered by some by the crown killer, assumedly working for Delilah, just so that Delilah can frame me and overthrow me with the military. That's what's going on here. So, you know, he's getting what he wanted, but just not the way he wanted, and he doesn't get to live to see it. Here we go.
We should talk to the magistrate, see if she can help.
Now, we've gone past the guards, but we have the Hatters. The Hatters here are they're just a gang. They're just a 2-bit gang. They're a little brutal, but they're not allied with Delilah. They're not part of the people who tried to overthrow us. What do we want to do about them? Do we want to let them live, or are we going to murder them too? Are we just going to go full murder rampage here? Or do we want to sneak past? We could try and just sneak past without them seeing us. I don't even think we need to knock them out. We can sort of sneak. What are we going to do about these guys? Well, it looks like public opinion has not changed. So it looks like the Hatters are, unfortunately, in for some murder. Sorry, Hatters. Well, actually, can we just... No, this guy is gonna have to. Sorry, Hatters. Chat decided you weren't worth saving. Unlike in the last games, the 2 games, in the first games, where we were very careful, we were very anti-death, we were trying to be as low chaos as possible for most of it. Here, we have just gone straight into murder. We're just murdering everything now. I have a feeling this entire playthrough is going to be a high chaos playthrough, isn't it? Which is fun. High chaos is still a fun way to play. I'll let this guy live, and he's just going to turn around and see that his buddy is dead. His buddy's gone. His buddy's dead. Oh, yes, obviously. We're going just full murder this time. The dreadful whale. Here it is. Here's our ship. Can I... Here we go. We can swim down over to the other side of the ship. And then should be able to climb up from here.
Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it.
Hello, Megan Foster.
Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face, stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov.
Oh, really?
We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
Looks like you
Anton,
arrived a little bit
but
too
Corvo's
late.
Gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started.
Right,
Delilah
so that's where
must
they
have been
started.
down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
Okay. So that's where it
You're
all
Corvo's
began.
daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yeah, we're ready to leave.
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's go! We did it! We spent a long time on that level, but so overall chaos level is high. Now here we go. This is the interesting. We've got stealth, assault, lethal, and non-lethal, and we've got the options. So you could do assault non-lethal. You could be open combat everywhere, all over the place, but still be completely non-lethal. Or you could go super stealthy and completely lethal. So, or anything in between. So this is our chart currently. We have killed 14 hostiles, and we were detected a few times, but we didn't ring any alarms. We're trying to be quite stealthy, but we are very, very lethal at the moment. Our overall chaos is high. We've got... we only collected about half of the coins in the level, and we missed a painting. So actually, we have missed a... We missed a couple of things. It took us 1 hour and 21 minutes to do that mission, by the way. That was longer than it really should have. Took what gold you could carry from the Dunwall Tower safe room emergency reserve. Okay, we're going to continue. A strange visit. Something feels off. Find out what is going on. So we've left on the boat. But something's weird.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd.
Now, I imagine... Now, I know if you're playing as Corvo, he recognizes the feeling. Because Corvo's been here before. He's done this before. Welcome to the Void.
What is this place? Where am I?
Back in the Void. Well, of course, Emily's never been here before, but Corvo has. It looks a little different than last time, but not too much different.
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Hello, outsider.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter?
He's having a
What
go
are
at
you
us
willing
for
to
murdering
become?
people. Oh, there's a big dead whale in the background.
15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question.
Well, are you ready to become?
This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
So, we can choose to reject the offer and play the game with no powers, with no magic. I've never done that because I like the magic. And I don't generally play for achievements and stuff, I just play games for fun. Yeah, the whale. We are going to accept the outsider's mark. We're going to have the magic. Because otherwise, what's the point of the no magic redeem that you guys can pop on me to force me not to use my magic, right? So we are accepting the outsider's mark.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something.
There we go. We've got the power. Now.
All the stories. They're true.
This is Emily's version of Blink, essentially, and it is called Far Reach, and it works a little differently. It's got a little bit of a clip into edges occasionally and stuff, but this is how Emily's works. Whoosh.
Incredible.
Now, like how Dowd's Blink continues your momentum when you're moving, Emily's does something similar. Where
this
it
is how I'm
does,
going to
it
save
does
my father
sort of
and
hit you
reclaim
with
the
your
throne.
momentum, and you will follow through with any momentum that you are using when you far reach. Depending on in certain areas, you will find when you far reach, the momentum sort of throws you. Not always. It depends on the exact area and moments. I think it's if you're aiming up at things, you can sort of get thrown over things. It's happened to me a few times. Ichabod. Yeah, badly, brutally murdered. Far Reach is pretty fun. It's a fun thing, and you'll find that a lot of Emily's powers actually utilize the similar thing with the way her hands sort of turns all shadowy and stuff. Quite a few of her powers utilize, at least a couple of them, utilize this shadowy sort of form. I'd still prefer Dowd's Blink. His is my favorite.
What is that? It feels familiar.
But Emily's Far Reach isn't bad. Hello, the heart.
I know you.
Mother.
Do you remember? It's been so long.
So here they are just straight
so
up
much.
explicit with it that the heart is
Even as an
Jessamine.
echo of myself.
It is our mother.
It's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence. With you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms.
Hello, Mother.
But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
So we have the heart. And the heart obviously shows us our runes, it shows us our bone charms, and it speaks to us.
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
And what we can actually do is lock the rune so that we can still see it. Now this is a really nice addition they've made. We can mark it in, lock in one rune or bone charm that we're locked onto with the heart. And then we can still see it even when we put the heart away. That is a really nice little addition they've made just for like... it's just a really nice quality of life addition. I like it. It's a good job. It's a good decision. Then so that you don't have to lose track of it when using powers to actually get towards it. Ooh. This is very... Yeah, no sky, no darkness. Oh no, actually there is light. It's all dark, but there is a light over that way. Wonder what that is. Now, yeah, Far Reach has a little bit of this sort of arc to it when we're using it.
Who is Delilah really? How could she?
So here we go. We've got...
I don't understand.
Some people. So we've got the Duke here. We've got Delilah. This is very clearly the crown... This must be the crown killer, right? All masked up. However, it looks more like a feminine form. Because you'll notice the difference in the character models. Whoever this is, we don't know. Or this lady, but this lady has flowers on her, so one of Delilah's witches, perhaps. So these are enemies. These are our targets. These are our victims. This guy's got like a metal, robotic prosthesis finger. Huh. Couple of wounds. Why bro look like Dr. House? Maybe it is Dr. House.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year.
Oh, really? She killed a man for shoes.
Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Really? A greater prize. She's got planned. Delilah's planning something. Okay, Dreadful Whale. Meet with Megan Foster and discuss a plan of action before taking the skiff to Karnaca.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean.
And now we're doing it.
Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out. But I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaca's the southernmost port in the Empire. Once proud, but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer.
I mean, we are a murderer now.
To butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Ooh, so we've got a bit of an aggressive Emily here. Emily is very aggressive. But this is her first revenge mission. Corvo is less aggressive. He knows the cost of lives. He's older and wiser and calmer. Letter from Emily. Wyman, by now you must have heard about the coup in Dunwall. Don't worry, I'm safe hiding far away with friends. Don't try anything reckless and don't go back to Bristol. Stay in Morley, there's nothing you can do against Delilah. I can't say I have a solid plan yet, but you know how well I improvise in desperate situations. Remember the time I kept a straight face during the watch officer's report? All the while sitting at my desk without pants. If I survive that, I'll get through all this. For now, I need to stay hidden and act alone. Trust me, we'll see each other again, I promise. Emily, I hope Wyman survives, because Emily's got a crush. Emily and Wyman are in a relationship. It's adorable. I hope he survives. Ad starts in 2 minutes, 20 seconds. To support the channel, subscribers and Twitch Turbo users do not see ads. And you might see up to 3 minutes. You might not. We've got our travel log. That's right. We're starting a new year, maybe 18. So we're in 1852 is the year. My father is lost, turned to stone by Delilah. Witchcraft. Megan, the voids. This time it wasn't a dream. I've read about the void on the outside, imagined them. Now I've seen them myself. Offered me something. I know these gifts come with a price, but how could I refuse? This power might give me the edge I need to defeat Delilah. I'll pay the cost later. My mother's voice trapped in the strangest contraption, comforting and chilling. At the heart, it's there and not there. I have to focus in a new way to even see it. So, we're here at Karnaca. We've written our journal. There we go. Crossbow. It's not what you're used to living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. Pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. We'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. There are underground black market shops. Look for a symbol depicting 2 hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but could make a difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, the shops can help with that. So, we don't have Piero. We don't have an onboard sort of contractor builder, so instead we have black market shops. That is what we have instead of Piero. And, oh, what's this? Look at it, there's a room down there. Now, we have wisely covered up the mark on our hand with some bandages, which Corvo did not do in the first game. And you constantly have any civilians going like, ooh, that mark on your back of your hand. So we've wisely covered it up to avoid detention. What's this? Maintenance list. Repair the fins that got busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. Hold on, taken. Not until I bring him back as a show of faith that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage door. Something fell on the other side. I need to sell the stuff locked up in there to make a coin. Pay the port tax and look other way fees to the Grand Guard. So, Anton Sokolov has been taken. Alright. The rune is down there, not in the storage door, but the storage room is locked off. But I can see a way out of there.
Must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city.
What would we have done in the old days? All sharp
metal and shadows, we'd say.
You're up.
Hello.
When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Okay, start the briefing in there. Okay, so Ichabod Boyle. So, Ramsey.
Mortimer Ramsey.
It's down.
The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
I hope Sokolov is all right.
I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanis was a good man. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup.
Yep.
The murders had a calculated effect.
A strange hooded figure. The
Duke's
Crown
not
Killer.
back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working.
Why was Sokolov abducted and not killed?
Sokolov seems so much older now.
Abducted. What, by the Crown Killer?
It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station.
Hiding in Addermeyer. So that's where things have been put together. Addermeyer. So it looks like tracking down and taking out the Crown Killer is going to be our first mission. We've got some crossbow bolts. What's this? Anton Sokolov's investigation notes. Why can't an old man enjoy his last few years in a warmer climate with good wine and spicy food? Found my mind turning Duke Luca Bell, Captain Mortimer Ramsey of the City Watch, a betrayal that boggles the mind. So they knew. They were trying to warn us about the coup, but didn't arrive in time. They aim their venom at our dear Empress, young Emily, but when will they strike and how? Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of information, linking it together? Can we even afford another week? Should Meg and I sail for Bristol tonight, which I'm assuming is what they did? Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over what I know, and if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing, coming home to Sarkonos without some critical piece of knowledge. And then the Crown Killer, if it's part of the schemes as I suggest, how long until the whale catches Duke's eye? Now these are blood flies, and these are what might be an issue for some people. They are, especially their nests can be quite gruesome and potentially triggering to certain phobias. I know that Bunny, for instance, you really cannot stand blood flies. I know their nests can be a big phobia trigger for you. So I completely understand if you decide to
I'll always miss
away.
my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Currently these ones are guarding something, however, so we need to kill them and get that for the money. And to finally shut up the noise they were making. Oh goodness. Bloodfly study. Bloodfly epidemic. So I wonder if he was trying to treat the bloodfly epidemic just like the rat plague. Exotic insects. In groups of 3 or fewer, they're harmless. Individuals won't attack. Attracted to rapid movement and sound, their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm. No problem, Starry. Have a good one. Nests are susceptible to fire. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatch, and more corpses mean more blood flies. In the last part of their cycle, they calm a great deal. They molt, causing the winds to drop off, and they live a solitary existence. Very odd. Largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates, like certain aging natural philosophers. That's a little journal.
It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here,
against me?
At the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel.
A message he was recording for me.
We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man.
Oh?
I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
So, that was his kidnapper. And he called for Megan's help, or... Unless it was Megan, but it sounded like he was calling Megan, what's wrong with you, or calling out for Megan's help. But we can't be. We'll everything will become clear. A bell, the Abel house. So this is just about the Duke's family, basically. House Abel, Luca Abel, who rules the day. Bring joy to our fair isle. We're just gonna keep Megan waiting while we explore. Okay, let's do the briefing and then we can go grab the fin after the briefing.
All right, you've explained part of it, but what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could.
So that was the Crown
Adamire
Killer
Institute.
on the audio.
It's run by the alchemist Hypatia.
Oh.
Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers. The Crown Killer.
A hydration check.
Adamire. All right. I'll get inside.
So we have to find...
The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead.
Oh, goodness.
When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
So, let's look at this. So, Hypatia says, no one should perish in the mines.
This Dr. Hypatia, she seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
Okay, so this Dr. Hypatia from Adamire seems like a nice person, so we don't want to kill her. if we can avoid it. She seems like nice. She wants to save lives and stuff. But it's possible that one of her patients is the Crown Killer. Or that she might know something. But she seems like a nice person. I mean, she wants to stop people from dying in the mines and stuff, and save lives and all that. So she seems genuinely like a nice lass. Here we go. We're in the storage room. We go into the storage room. Is there anything in here? Ah. Adamire solution. So Adamire solution is our basically our version of the Piero elixir, and it is how we get our mana back in this game. So that is our mana elixir. Anything else up here? It doesn't look like it. Now, there's a room down that way. I want to... That's my room. Oh, that's just a toilet. I want to explore this boat more fully. That's all of those rooms we've looked in. Hello, rats. The rats are just not a problem anymore. They're normal rats now. These are just normal rats. They're not going to hurt us. Not like the plague rats. Oh, there are a lot of them. We probably have very bad memories about rats. Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket sealing with a guano coating is the worst you've ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, improved by Tibian spices. I left it in the gallery. Anton, where are you, you old fool? I hope nobody's hurt you. I'll find you, I swear. I miss you. Oh. She really misses him. She's friends. They were friends. They were good friends by the looks of it. I can imagine it's been hard for her with him kidnapped. Kidnapped by a known murderous serial killer. Oh, locked. Okay, we got a locked door there.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Why is there a painting of Delilah here? Yeah. Right, I want to figure out how to get to that rune. I guess I'm gonna have to go above board and maybe jump off. There's no further down, so. Yeah, it's in the water. So we can acquire powers. We've got 3 runes. So, here we go, our power fin. So, we have our enhancements, which are our basic power. Now, the power screen has had a little bit of a change. You've returned? Welcome back, Starry. Now, the power systems had a little bit of a change with some of these. We've now got different potential upgrades that you can choose to get. You can branch out down different paths. So, powers have more than just one upgrade. If this power is used in stealth mode, your movement ends without further forward momentum. And can be used. Okay, so if you're not in stealth, you actually get extra forward momentum from far reach, and you can sort of fling yourself. Bone charm crafting. You can craft your own unique bone charms with some chance of corruption. Select a combination of mythical traits and expend raw whalebone. you can use a trait more than once, its effect stacks becoming stronger. Sometimes they get corrupted and have negative traits. Sacrifice bone charms to discover new traits and gain raw whalebone. So this basically means we're not going to be stacking up 1 million unused bone charms. We can actually sacrifice ones we don't want to equip. And craft new bone charms instead. That's pretty cool. I like that. We've got strength, which lets us throw objects further. We didn't have this in the first game. This is a new upgrade. And as you can see, some of these upgrades have multiple... Some of these powers have multiple upgrades and multiple boosts, rather than in the old game where each power just had 2 levels. This is a bit more advanced. So strength is throwing objects further, where sometimes we can knock out an enemy by throwing something at their head. But it is possible even in combat with this upgrade. Target the enemy directly with a thrown object, dealing more damage impact. We can get vitality to increase our life. That's the usual one. Reflexes, they deflect projectiles by blocking, and then potentially extra things as well. So that's all reflexes. Agility is the jump height and the extra agility stuff. Shadow kill we're used to, however it appears like there's some bonus ones. It looks like that third bonus has a picture of bloodflies in it, so potentially something extra. Then bone charm crafting, and then the adrenaline bloodthirst, which is for open combat. So we've got those. And for our active powers, we got dark vision, which is the usual. We know dark vision. Dark vision is nice. Dark vision is the only power that Emily has that Corvo had in the first game and that Corvo has in this game. It's, as far as I'm aware, it's their only shared one. But we've got new powers. Doppelganger. Summon a shade of yourself that tracks enemies, so we can summon a fake version of us that enemies can be distracted by. Mesmerize, so we can create a void entity that captivates 2 humans or hounds and removes their short-term memory, so they will be weird and then enthralled and sort of, it's a good distraction and also confusion. Shadow walk lets us be super stealthy, and we basically turn into a living shadow, and we can assassinate or incapacitate enemies. Domino is one of my... So Domino and Shadow Walk are my personal favorites. Domino lets you link 2 people together so they die or fall unconscious at the same time, and then we can upgrade it to have a greater chain. Now, currently we have 3 runes. It's not enough to afford any power except Dark Vision or an upgrade to Blink. We can afford Bone Charm Crafting, and honestly, I might get Bone Charm Crafting early so that we can use it. So I think we will... here we go. So we've got then extra things like lower chance of corruption, use the same trait up to 4 times, no chance of corruption with 3 traits, craft runes. Okay, so rune crafting would be crazy good. We are going to get basic bone charm crafting, and we are going to get dark vision because dark vision is very good for stealth and very useful. And then we've got these upgrades such as premonition that let us see enemies' intended routes and destinations. That's going to be very useful. So they have really put so much more work into the powers in this one, because obviously if you're playing as Corvo has the same basic power set, I think, if I remember correctly, as he does in the original game, which might make you then think sort of like there's nothing new to experience. But now there is, because there's new upgrades to the powers, new things that they do, and new things like bone charm crafting and all that. So I very much like the extra effort and what they've done in this in this for the powers. They've put a lot more in depth into it and done a lot more great on the powers. Ooh, we better get out. Oh, stop complaining, Emily. You're fine. There we go. See, that just launched us up and over and carried us on with our momentum. So that's an example of the momentum thing I was telling you about. I wonder, will she have any reaction to us using magic? Oh! Just, whoa! Yeah. A new travel log entry. Ah. She's giving me the side eye when she thinks I'm not looking. She's all I've got. Megan says he was last seen being dragged towards Admire Institute by the Crown Killer. Maybe the killer's a patient there. Maybe he needs medicine or something. But how can a deranged patient be working for the Duke and Delilah? Admire's chief alchemist might know. Famous for curing the mining diseases. Okay, so this lady we're going to see seems like a really nice woman. So do we want to be all murdery? We'll see. We're still going to be a bit murdery, aren't we?
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Right. We're ready. Let's head into
go
the
see
city.
the streets where my father grew up.
So this is where Corvo grew up, where he was born.
It won't do to be recognized.
So we're putting on our thing. So we've got to find Admire. We got to get to Admire and figure out who the Crown Killer is. Got to track down this deranged murderer. Press any key. There we go.
I'd take you to Admire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca.
I see.
After Duke Luca took over,
Delilah
he started draining
there.
the wealth out of the city
They've
as
already
fast as he could.
No murders,
Orgies
nice
and
women.
week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Admire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot.
Oh, there's blood in the water.
Reach Admire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist,
Her Majesty Delilah
she'll help
Colvin.
if she can. Sokolov likes her.
So see,
I'll see you
she's
later
saying
at
the
Admire.
alchemist is a
Just
really
wait
nice
to bring
lady.
up the boat until
So,
after I've disabled the watchtower.
yeah, it sounds like Hypatia's nice. Your actions affect the world around you. Taking lives will cause Emily or Corvo and their allies to grow more cynical. Too many deaths will lead to higher levels of blood fly infection. Oh yeah, there's more blood flies if the chaos is higher. So if we want less blood flies, we want to go for lower chaos.
Not safe, they say. Well, I got news for them. It ain't never safe for the likes
Admire
of me.
station's over there, but we also want to find the black market shop. Now, let's take a look what we've got here.
That's Admire in the
Lots
distance.
and lots of things. Oh my goodness, look at all this. So we've got a rune over there. We've got a bone charm over there. We've got generally a whole bunch of items around. It's very... Is there one in that direction? Ah, there's
A
bone
full
charm.
day's work. Oh, that's a laugh. How would she
Bone
know
charm,
what a full day's
rune.
work looks like?
Blood flies are very icky.
Tonight. Are you in?
Bone charm. Now this room's different. So that one, that must be a outsider shrine. Corrupt bone charm, rune. So they are very, very plentiful on the runes, and my guess is it's because there's more powers, there's more upgrades to the powers and more things to spend runes on, so they give you more runes to in order to you know, obviously balance it out, because in the with how much runes we're going to be spending, they are not enough in the original game to cover what we're going to need in this game. Blood flies are very icky. You are right, Starry. So if you want less of them, you know what to do. We have to play in low chaos if we want less blood flies.
Which is more than he can say.
You still eat meat? All the blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe.
Of course I am.
I mean, I trust my butcher, but how can he be sure there aren't any of those filthy grubs in my steak? I just boil everything. Simple as that.
Oh, here we go. That's
Tastes
talking
like
about the
shoe
blood
leather,
flies.
but it's better than eating blood fly lava. Am I right?
I only buy meat if I see the animal killed in front of me. And I cook it right away.
Now, that's another solution. I miss the days when you could look at a dinner plate without having nightmares.
Goodness, these people aren't having a great time with the blood
I'm
flies around.
Serkonan blood through and through.
Blood flies are
Been here all my
disgusting
life.
this year. And what's next? It's enough to make a man crazy.
So these workers aren't having the best
Loading
time with the blood
crates
flies
sure
everywhere.
Beats smoke flashing houses to kill off the blood flies. Never doing that again.
There's... No wonder there's blood flies around. There's just an open blood in the streets. Like, there's normal flies as well. Look at it. Wanted, the Crown Killer. That's me. I am not the Crown Killer. Emily Coldwin. The ranged criminal is suspected to be in Karnaca. Murders will continue until she is brought to justice.
I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check.
I'm posting this letter, but if you're reading it, you've got the brains of a mule. You didn't pay no attention to what I said. You have to come to Karnaca anyway. Alright, fine, but you won't find me and Kamina here because we're leaving as soon as we get the money. The city's changed when the Duke's son took over years back. That's when everything went sideways. All just disorganized, new taxes and fees, some heavy patrols. Things got nasty, bodies in alleys, the Howler gang going wild, blood flies worse than ever. He cracked down, so the ground guard are surrounding people on the streets, beating them to death, anybody they don't recognize. I told you not to come to Karnaca. Good luck, but you can't say you didn't get a warning.
The grinders. Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
Ah, here we go. We've got a map. So we're here at the dockyard. The Adamaya station is over there, so the easy way along the streets would be to go through past the Wall of Light, and the Overseer's office, and then down to there. However, you could probably just shortcut right through to Adamaya Station through, like, one of those buildings, or over the roof.
I don't feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
Your face is covered.
Black market
the
shop
Grand
is in
Guard
that way.
won't like that.
Yeah, my face is covered, and I'm going to keep it covered. What? Wow.
You starting your shit around here?
Hello there.
Jumping in.
Okay, I'm not going to start anything. You're good. Hello.
You're not from here, am I right? Welcome to Karnaca, then. I've been out of ice for 2 weeks now. Customers don't care much for warm lemonade.
No, warm lemonade. Who would want that? Former Empress on the run. Emily Coldwin is responsible for the recent string of horrible murders. The former monarch is on the run, confirming our suspicions about her guilt and association. It is well known she was raised by conspirators and murderers. Yes, I couldn't possibly be on the run because you're trying to kill me and take over my throne, and I'm trying to bring justice, right? Grand Zarkona Guard has promised rewards for any information leading to an arrest. She will be shot on sight if spotted. Former Empress will likely receive a fair trial if she turns herself in peacefully and forthwith. No, she will not. I will not be receiving a fair trial. Oh, hello. It's a dead whale. Oh my goodness, this has been speared several times.
That was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Voon?
Look at it. He's in. What was your cut, Ramus? Gutless merchants are all the same. Hands out, begging and whining.
Tell the truth for once, you lying coward.
Oh,
what did you make on this, Ramus?
Say one more word, Maya.
I'm finished with this guy. Let's rush him.
Ramus, you worm.
Sack of shit. Turned on your own people.
That's it. You pushed me. This is your fault.
Oh, goodness. He's killing them all.
Here? Huh? What? Guards! Someone!
We better get out of here. That lady's running for the guards because that guy just murdered those guys.
Outsider's crooked cock.
We gotta get out of here. Because now that's gonna bring trouble down on our head. Because if the guards turn up, they're gonna be like, wait, look, there's a stranger. Kill the ignore the guy who just murdered 2 people. There's a stranger around. We have to take care of the stranger. Now that is our fault. Oh, I say our fault. That this is the consequence of a high chaos world. This is the kind of thing that happens. Here we go. So this is we're able to see people through walls and see their
face is covered.
And all that.
Worried someone might recognize you? Whatever
like that.
you need, I can help you.
Now, what we can do is go up here. There we go, onto the roof.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Serkonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
Right, so we know the guards are not gonna. The guards are not gonna be happy. They're gonna come after anyone who is different. I'm having a little bit of frame rates going on here, so we're gonna drop the quality down a bit. We're gonna drop it down from ultra to very high. I'm gonna say, yeah, very high. Or maybe high. Maybe just high. We're gonna drop everything down to just high. Just to make sure that there's no issues. And even on just high, give it there loading. That's it. It still looks wonderful. Oh, the black market entrance is over there. Hello. Don't mind me. So that guy was just pickpocketing a dead guard. Oh, thank you for the dinosaurs. There's a rune up. Oh, is the rune in the black market?
Hey, come here.
Okay.
I have something that might interest you.
Mindy Blanchard. What do you want?
My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah. I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd.
Okay.
From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Right. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
So if we do that, she'll get us away into Admire. Might be worth doing. Worth helping her. Black market. Yeah, there's a rune in the black market case.
If you found this place, I'll trade with you.
I mean, it wasn't particularly that hard to find. I feel like several guards.
A new customer with coin, I bet.
Ah, there's a door. It is definitely possible to get around the back then. But let's not try and steal from him, shall we? Or at least not yet. So here we go. We've got a rune. The rune costs 400 money. We've also got location of sunken supplies. A pair of sailors passed along the location of a boat that sank in the bay containing supplies. We could get both of these. I feel like some sleep darts might be needed though, as well. But I want to get. I mean, I want to get a rune, the extra rune. But the thing is, I could always steal. But if I steal, is that gonna lock me out of future black market stuff? I mean, this is what I'm collecting money for. Do I really want to try and break into the black market and steal from the dude? I will buy the rune.
You won't regret it.
And
glad we could do
supplies,
business.
and I will buy a couple of
I'll
sleep
take that
darts
deal.
in case we, I guess, end up on low chaos. That's all my money. But
Let's
he
see.
also does upgrades.
I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
We can't afford any, and there's a bunch we haven't even unlocked. We need to find the blueprints for.
I shouldn't deal with strangers.
Well, you are, so tough. Here we go. So we've got only 2 rooms. It's not enough to do much at the moment. So what's this? Oh yeah, we can get Premonition, or we could get an upgrade to Far Reach, such as pull objects towards you and catch them in mid-air. Oh! That's quite nice. Or Decelerate, if your falling time is slowed as you aim Far Reach. Pull enemies towards you and kill or incapacitate them in mid-air. Not stealthy, that's to specify. Not stealthy. But we're going to save up some rooms and see what we can get. Thank you, sir.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nest.
Condemned due to infestation.
We don't even know if the people inside
Oh,
have
yeah.
any money.
That's
We
not...
just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
Ah,
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No.
So this is one way to get past the wall of light. Yeah, sleep darts. We're still on high chaos mode, however, at the moment.
Damn it, Carl.
All right.
So we're not going to be using them yet.
Each other. We'll find another way to make the coin, and another way to get past the wall of light.
Okay, looks like these guys are smart, and they're choosing not to get themselves killed in the bloodfly nest. We don't have to go into the bloodfly nest either. There are other ways around. This is just a potential way. Wait. Oh, the bone charm is in the bone bloodfly house.
Stay
isn't
away
it?
from the nest
So
and
I
try
am
to
gonna
avoid
have
getting
to-
filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
I'm gonna have to go into the bloodfly nest to get the bone charm. Okay, we're going into the bloodfly nest. I've got incendiary bolts at the ready. We're gonna sort of lay these out like I'm used to, so... Lento, you're either brave or desperate to accept this job. We used to smoke flash bloodflies with full crews, but the infestations are bad now and Duke cancelled the funding. We get rid of the nest by hand. If you need to slip past a swarm or nest, keep your distance and move slowly or they attack. When they're calm, you're fine. If they take flight and start glowing, trouble. If you get swarmed, you gotta run away or fight. Smash the bloodflies or burn them, same for the nests. A swarm will keep coming back until you destroy the nest for that swarm. That's all you need to know. If you find any blood amber in a nest, just keep it as a bonus, but make sure the Grand Guard doesn't see it, or they'll ask for some urban sanitation tax or whatever. Good luck. However, it looks like he did not survive, and he died literally at the exit. Oh, okay, we're gonna do another hydrate before going into the bloodfly nest. Warning for those with particular phobias, lots of bug stuffs and hives and stuff in here, so you might want to look away. But first we're going to take a drink in Tree Dine. Wonderful. Lovely. Right. And we're still on high chaos. Not that it matters too much in the blood spy room. Yeah, not nice at all. Now, we have to keep our distance and move slowly if we want to survive. They react to movement and sound and proximity, essentially. So, If we keep our distance, we can sneak past. Oh, no, they're getting angry. If I can just get to that lamp, I can... Ooh, they're angry. Oh goodness, this is terrifying. They're worse than the rats. High proof liquor, flammable. There we go. That is how you take care of bloodfly nests. You have to use something flammable on them. Sekonan Sons. Okay, it's a little traditional son. Yeah, they are very icky. I know, you gotta run away. Buzzing sounds, yeah, bugs and trypophobia stuff. It's very, very bad. So feel free to look away if you need to. You can go to listen only, or you can just straight up leave if you really need. I'm not gonna judge. But we are going to burn them all. We're going to do our best to burn them all and get rid of them, so that you don't have to worry about them. In fact, did this one drop it? Not all nests drop blood and a blood amber upon destruction, it would appear. Slip. It's... Ah. In fact, the hearts and stuff, thank you. Nothing in the cash register. We need more bottles to throw. We need more full flammables to throw. Well, we'll find them. However, what we need to do is get that bone charm. It's literally right above us. So sure, I'll eat a potato. That doesn't seem very hygienic, considering all of the blood flies in this place. But sure. I mean, they did a very good job on the design, though, right? Because you're not supposed to like the blood flies. You are supposed to hate them. They are supposed to be repulsive and horrible and just seriously awful to be near. That is part of the point. So they did. The game designers did maybe too good a job. They did such a good job on the design. Right, that's everything that's down here. Luckily, we've got some incendiary bolts. There's some around that corner. You to the flies. Yeah, you're just gonna blast them. Now, blood flies like to... They like to congeal around dead bodies. So what we can do is... do that, and it should... Yeah. There we go. We got him. It just burnt the body and didn't actually do much about the flies. Oh. Yeah, the body is starting to turn into a hive. That's gross. That's the thing. So blood flies quite literally turn dead people into hives. That is what they do. And they are very disgusting. There's a few empty hives here that we can just destroy because there's nothing in them. Here we go, we got some liquor. I don't know how it's just exploding into fire on contact with the air. We didn't even light it with a rag or anything. How are we Molotov cocktailing this? See, they should just hire me to clear out the infestations. I'm doing a great job of it. We'll head up in a second. We need to get this bone charm and see what's on this floor. Bone charm. Here we go. Falling star. You can activate up to 5 bone charms at once by default. But it looks like we can go up to 10 eventually. So, Falling Star. Drop assassination, recovers some mana. So this is one of our found bone charms. We also then have the ability to craft. But in order to craft, we have to sacrifice a bone charm to get their traits. So we won't do that. We can't do that yet. We're not going to do that yet. Because we've only got 1 bone charm and no whale bones, so we couldn't craft any right now, even if we wanted to. A couple of those bolts. Good, good, good. That's useful. What's this? See, I can see through into another room there. Have I got that 3rd flammable bottle somewhere? I don't know. If I only used 2 of them, right? There should be the 3rd one somewhere. I might have dropped it somewhere. Right, up we go. Okay. Oh, they are attacking a dead body. Oh, they are not happy. They're not happy. But if I take out the nest now, it's not going to get them. They're going to survive. Whoa. Okay, it looks like they were sort of attracted to the nest. Uh-oh. There we go. I can sort of... There we go. I managed to... This is quite a lot of people who have died in this room. It looks like these people were packing to leave when the bloodfly infestation started, perhaps. But the thing is, something must have killed them before the bloodfly infestation started, because the bloodflies come to corpses. So something attracted... These people were already dead, potentially. There we go. A nice burn them all up. Get rid of them all. Here we go, I can play the piano. Specifically only these exact notes over and over again. That's the only notes that Emily knows. Hair soda. Ah, there we go, the blood amber. It's worth a pretty penny, so it's well worth collecting when we can. So this is the room on the other side of that wall where we were able to look through. Sounds like there's some more blood flies. They got me. They got me. Ow. I'm okay. Oh. Pistol and... Right. this, anything... I don't know if there's anything worth... Oh, there's something here. Oh, that's just dead bloodfly. But I think we got them all. There we go. We can eat some fruit to make ourselves healthier. And we find ourselves on the other side of the Wall of Light.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Of course, we still have to go back that way and see what's there. Also, they'll glow. There's like a red glow in the fin that way, but we're on the other side of the Wall of Light now. We need more. What I would love is to be able to like get to that window by doing that, like grab there and fling myself over into that window there, but I don't know if that's possible. I do not want to misjudge it and go flying off in the wrong direction. But we're out of the bloodfly area. We're just gonna close that door. We've survived. Now, hold on. We're gonna, because it's supposed. We're gonna quick save because it is. The thing did say in stealth mode you won't have extra momentum, so this should just take me exactly to like that. Just in case it just yeeted me through the air and killed us.
I hate this wool. It itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
Yeah, we're limited on our range here on where we can go. Now we're still in high chaos, aren't we? Oh, there's bloodflies in that
12 weeks have I been
in that dumpster. So if we open that dumpster, it'll those bloodflies will kill the guards. So that's one way we can take care of the guards.
Okay. Should I go for a whiskey or something?
A very brutal way of taking out the guards. But it's an option.
So if I have 2 and I give him 1, I still got me 1. But then if I eat it, no, if he eats it, then what?
What are they? Oh, dead, executed people.
Exhausting. It's just been one gala after another. The season's just...
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only...
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
Who's talking?
Chaos not seen since the time
of
the Great Burning.
This area
has but one chance to save itself, and
so we've got some overseers,
like
from the first game.
You know not the mind of the deviant, but
someone's
their
here.
thoughts are drowned in dark waters.
But this window is locked from the inside. We have to get in.
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge.
Oh, that's another nest. Trying to figure out how to get into this building. We're just gonna sort of veer past this. Oh, wow, that took us quite far. I thought I didn't realize there were bars on this window. Is there? Oh, that's just straight up. Yeah. Okay, we're dealing with this. Unfortunately, it does mean we're low on incendiary bolts now. Here we go. We've got, a grenade. Health elixir, which we're full on. We've got bathing salts. Tell you what, though. There we go. Now we can take a stun mines. So stun mines can non-lethally disable enemies. We got these. We know these from the Dowd game. They're a lovely little device. How do we get in here then? I figured going into here would have give us some route into the building, but it does not. There must be a way in. Oh, we're on the roof. So there must be a door into that building or something then. I mean, there's got to be a way in. The window is blocked. There has to be another way in. Maybe round the other side then? Huh. I'm not sure. Oh, what's this? Weekly fee. Here's the money for the week, but I think we should renegotiate the price. With all the raids and curfew decrees, the crown killer and whatnot, folk just aren't buying as much drink. I thought your part of the bargain was at least keeping the Grand Guard and his overseers occupied. We ain't happy, that's all I'm saying. On behalf of the Wine Conveyors Association. Okay, so we found some money. How do we get into that building? The window is the only route I can see, and that's locked, unless there's another way up here. This feels like a lot more freedom of movement than the original games gave us. We've got, like, such an open space here. In fact, I think we're close to something. Yeah, we're close to a few somethings. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, we're all out of incendiary bolts now. Didn't work particularly well. Leviathan's Mind. So what does this do? Regenerate mana while underwater. I mean, we may as well put it on. We've got nothing else at the moment, so we may as well activate it. The month of Earth 3 years ago, the sky over Karnaca was full of stars. I remember it all clearly because that was the day I lost my position at the Royal Conservatory. I spent the night on this very roof, drinking and staring up at the points of light so far away. One constellation stood out, a whale, bright blue star for an eye. I found something in a puddle in the street made of whalebone with odd markings, a good luck charm. Now my luck has left me, like everyone I cared about and everything I owned. Okay. This person was waiting to see. Looks like they drank themselves to death, waiting for that constellation to come back. Goodness. Ah, here we go. This is our way into that particular abode. So, do we want to kill the overseers? Do we want to remain in high chaos and murder some overseers? Or do we want to show them mercy? What are we gonna do? Oh, also the ants have stuck up on us and they're gonna die. You want everyone to die today. Okay. Wow, he just like flew. Good brother Harold, last week when we talked what state I was in, you take me aside and give me your advice. I need to be purified through ritual. What road I have ahead of me, I know it well. I enjoyed the ritual once before, but 3 years ago. I was young and strong, I came within an inch of death. Would you be so kind as to not mention our conversation to anyone? I will arrange for the ritual very soon. I feel much better, no capacity to agitate the state you found me. Oh, there's an arm here. Did I cut off this guy's arm when I... Yeah, I just straight up cut off his arm when I murdered him. I'm trying to attract his attention and get him to go to the alarm clock, so I can get him and get behind him. The way dark vision works in this is a little tricky, because it's like a pulsy, fadey thing. I think. Is that everyone though? That looks to be everyone. This is a trap. This is a tripwire trap that somebody...
My heart can't take much more of this.
That somebody made. Okay. There's a bone charm right here. Ooh. Blast resistant. You take less damage from explosions. There we go. Pop that on. However, let's just move the dead overseer with no arm. A letter from Mindy. Oh, from Mindy. Nice tattoo you have on your back, Mandio. Where did you find the original drawing? Want to chat about it? Come to the Crone's Hag in Dust District and ask for Mindy. You won't regret your time. So she's interested in the outsider, isn't she? And she saw someone with an outsider tattoo on their back. The outsider. There he is.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Personal space, man. Personal space.
Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
Here we go. We've got a couple of rooms. We've got 4 rooms now. We can actually afford another power or upgrade. With how we're playing at the moment, I might shadow kill, perhaps. Shadow Kill might be useful since we are going quite high chaos. But also, I would like to get some of these powers, one of these active powers, fairly soonish. Maybe Domino? Or Shadow Walk, maybe next. I'm going to grab Domino. I'm gonna get Domino, because Domino is a very useful power that I like. And I actually might put it on the quick select. So I've got Far Reach and Dark Vision. No, and then the bolts. We won't put it on the quick select, but here we go. We have Domino now. So now we can link people together with Domino. And that's going to be useful, as we will soon see when we get a chance to use it. Admire Station is that way. It looks like maybe another wall of lights there. Not sure. But we're not going back to Admire just yet. I mean, look at all this. We've got stuff to collect. We've got Bone Charm, a rune, another rune, a corrupt Bone Charm, a rune over there. We've also got the body we have to get. The sensitivities. Let's put it down a little bit. Oh, it didn't. Yeah, that seems to be better.
Fires will lick the stones of Dun.
Now we don't have Shadow Kill, so if we say domino these two together and then kill one, this guy's just gonna drop dead in front of these witnesses, and they're all gonna be terrified.
Sheep,
now, of course,
and fish from the cold ocean.
Unfortunately, their masks
who taste the flesh of the rat.
But what we can do,
remaining years until the world is swallowed itself by the void, and all manner of.
He's just doing some street preaching. If we go up here, we can get in up from the top.
Karnaca is in great peril, brothers and sisters. Now, this is not news to those of you living through these times of crisis, but the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaca has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out.
Oh, here we go. We can sneakily...
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers.
I'm gonna quick save here because I think this guy might be bugged if we try to kill this guy.
Might accomplish.
Because look, we've not got a proper
exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool.
Because
assemble them in
he's sitting in a chair.
And dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
I'm a bit worried about it bugging out when we try to kill him and instead us just hitting the chair.
It is the sorry story of a man, most high within the Abbey, who was banished during the rat plague.
You're talking about...
His name
You're talking about Campbell, who I banished him.
And all written record of his existence has been erased. So grave were his errors. To fall from the pinnacle of discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace. That
I've got an idea.
Can we wear the cloth of the High Overseer, and to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face? How did this come to pass, brothers and sisters? Look to the 7 strictures, and you will know. Let not the wanderer into your home, friends. Avoid the stranger, for their time to sink roots into the bedrock
so there we
of the
go.
community
So we dominoed them.
passed.
We've killed this guy,
Those
so if we
who
go back up
wander
here,
are untethered by family
you
and
can see that this
neighbors
guy
for
has just
reasons
fallen dead in his chair. And that is Domino. That is how Domino works, and it's really cool.
Scriptures themselves. A wanderer is a friend to the outsider. Never doubt that. I say this now to all.
Let's just
To your neighbors and to the Abbey of the Everyman. Princes and queens rise and fall, but a succession of overseers will watch you for the entirety of your lifetime.
unsent letter to the High Overseer. Esteemed High Overseer Kulan, I hope you're in good health and not too nostalgic for... Problems in Sarkonos are significant. Duke Abel is a travesty, openly disdainful for the Abbey. Oh! So, maybe we shouldn't be killing the Overseers, because they don't like the Duke. They're not happy with the Duke. They're against the Duke, so maybe we should let them live. But, so far you've decided that everybody has to die that did. So... and the Duke, the streets here are overrun with cutthroats. Paolo and his gang grow bolder every day. My recent correspondence with our oracular sisters has been troublesome. Unusual cadence. So things are going on in Overseer Land. They're not happy. Yeah, they're very not great. They're not happy at the moment. Wonder why? Wonder what's going on. I mean, other than they don't like the Duke. They clearly are not happy with how he's running things. Reports from the Oracle that something's going on with the Oracular Order, and apparently their communications are weird. Dust all about me so thick my vision falls. So this is report from the Oracle, and it's message for the Vice Overseer. Tell Byrne to end this needless meddling into the conservatory. And now Sister Anne will be needing some rest. Oh. There's a man right over there.
Huh? It sounded like broken glass. By the strictures, you're not supposed to be... I stand against any day.
Oh goodness.
Oh, the Abbey!
I may have made a mistake. Ow!
I'll feed you to the hounds.
What? Yep, they got me. Game over. I have perished. Luckily, we had quick saved.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better. Protect such a tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
Sometimes this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves, and sometimes it is told around campfires during our most remote pilgrimages.
Yet it caught my eye.
It is the sorry story of a man, most high within the Abbey, who was banished during the rat plague. His name may not be spoken, and all written record of his existence has been erased. So grave were his errors.
There we go.
The muddiest ditch of disgrace. That is his tale. To once wear the cloth of the high.
Yeah, they're talking about Campbell.
How did this come to pass, brothers and sisters?
How it came to pass is he was kidnapped and branded by a completely random dude who just by me who just wandered into the building. He didn't even break the strictures. Well, actually, I mean, he did lie and cheat and stuff. He was not good.
I will never forget her words.
Now I have to be.
She looked up at me and asked what shrines to the outsider could be found across the Isles. She affected a look of innocence, but beneath it I saw guile. My suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her sharply until she confessed to playing alone.
Right, so we've already picked... He lied and cheated, instant died it. I mean, yep, he is dead. Well, no, actually, he's not... Well, he is dead now. He turned into a Weeper. But we used the non-lethal option, and he got punishment. Right, we have to be stealthier by this time. If we have to... We have to be stealthier this time.
Huh? It sounded like broken glass.
Heathen grown bold by these times. I shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer.
There we go. Wait, what? Did someone hear something? No, he seems okay. Doesn't seem like anyone's coming
Vice
down.
Overseer Liam Byrne.
Oh. Okay. Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. What about him? Is he here? No, surely not. This is just an overseer. This is him. This is the Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. We need to find out how to get into the... Oh, it's another 7 strictures puzzle, isn't it? Okay, where's the note that tells us which strictures we gotta do for the safe? Oh, it's a rune in there. I see. We need to find the notes that tells us which strictures to use. Okay, Karnaka Enclave. Vice Overseer, 3. Okay, and where are we? Holding... This must be the Vice Overseer's office, so we're in, I imagine. Briefing room.
I'm pretty sure that was the Crown Killer. The outsider's puppet. Still no word from our sisters. Strange. Very strange indeed. I must draw strength from my brothers. For all we know.
Are we gonna kill all of these people? Well, are we gonna kill this man while he's praying? Are we gonna kill a man while he's praying? Ah, here we go. Hunger, flesh, mind. So hunger, flesh, mind. That is... Ah. 5, 6, 7. Are we gonna murder a dude while he's praying? Oh no, wait. 5 is correct. Raw whalebone. Ooh, okay. That's only 1 rune I have, isn't it? Yeah. Which technically is enough for reflexes, but I'm gonna save inside. Well, do we... I could sort of leave this guy alone, but I don't know if there's any loot in here. I don't see any loot. I'll leave this guy alone. Maybe I'll just blow out a candle next to him.
I was weak. I must be ever vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart, tests me, taunts me. I will not give in.
Just gonna nick this. Okay. Right. We're gonna we're just gonna leave that guy alone there. I think that's Sam. That's Sam. Hello, Sam. Where are we going? Hello, Sammy. Welcome in. We're and okay. Thank you for the message.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kindana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Won't the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
Oh, he's coming through. Or at least one of them are. Are we still murdering? Are we still dieting? Are we still making sure everybody's dead? Or at least out of the way? Ooh. Looks like that's what we're doing. Looks like we're still murdering. Do. Funny stories from Sarkonos. Yes, doing the murders. Except for when we get to the nice lady, and then we're gonna stop murdering. That's what you said, that the nice lady must survive. Okay, so this guy has. Let's just lock that. Let's just close that guy in. Ah, sleep darts. Perfect. Not that we're using them. But at the moment we are not using any sleep stuff. But there's a corrupt bone charm. So enemies miss more often with ranged attacks, but you are more visible to enemies. I'm not going to equip that one. I like stealth. I don't want to be visible. So we will actually, maybe we can sacrifice that one. Traits cannot be learned. Oh, okay, so I can't get that trait. That because it's a corrupt thing, but it'll give me some raw whalebone, and I'm not going to equip it. So we may as well sacrifice it for some raw whalebone. But we still don't have any traits that we can make. Meet me in our usual place tomorrow night. Be sure to bring drawings we talked about. Oh, she wants the tattoo on his back, doesn't she? That's what she's after. She wants the tattoo from his back. She wants to know what it looks like, to be able to look at it properly. Right, we'll be back. Because we're definitely interested in it. Holding, this must be 4. Yeah, this must be level 4. Which means up one is closed and then the rooftop. Which means that down below we were on level, the Vice Overseer level. We haven't seen what's on the bottom floor, but there's going to be some in there. So this is a closed off area where we can't do anything, and then there's the rooftop. There might be something on the roof. There is a person on the roof. Now, I have to kill him. If I choose to take him out, I have to kill him. I don't have to... Ooh, there's two of them. I don't have to kill him straight away. I was going to knock him out and then throw him down the stairs. Because that would satisfy the lethal and play into chaos. However, there are two of them here. I don't think I can take them both.
Strictures. Whatever has brought disquiet will pass.
Is it today that one of my dear brothers will have to blacken my mask?
I will be strong.
I am going to kill him. We're not non-leafling him. We're just killing him in a fun way. Bye.
If there comes a heathen stinking from the void, then they will meet death.
Okay, there we go. That's them taken care of. And there's the station. There's some bone charms down there. And runes and the like, so... Yep, there we go. See, he's dead. I fulfilled my end of the bargain. This guy's gonna be like the only guy left alive in the entire building. He's just gonna come out of that room later and discover that all of his brothers are dead. Poor guy. Like someone's muttering. Wait, is it outside? They're outside. This could very easily get into a fight that would kill me.
A throne in Dunwall.
Oh, there
and
it
the Duke
is.
of Serkinus is in her thrall, as is whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire. Do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow. Fires will lick the stones of Dunwall Tower. And at the end of it all, the Abbey will stand in the ashes.
Oh.
Let not the wanderer into your home, friends. Avoid
This is so
the stranger,
dangerous.
for their time to sink roots into the bedrock of the community has passed. Those who wander are untethered by family and nature.
You know what I need? I wonder if I have enough runes for it. Pull objects, that's what I need. I need one extra rune to grab that.
Neighbors for reasons tested and true.
Oh my
It
goodness,
is off
both the
because
bone
they
charm
have
and
turned
the
their
rune are by there.
On tradition and on the 7 strictures themselves. A wanderer is a friend to the outsider. never doubt that.
Can I get close enough to nick
There
those
is
without
a
being seen?
tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared from overseer to overseer. Apart from the flocks entrusted to our care. Apart from those we give our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes, this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves. And sometimes
it actually worked. I actually got them. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness for those masks. They have terrible peripheral vision. 2 rooms, not much that we can do with 2 rooms, but maybe we do grab. Maybe we should grab Shadow Kill. We're being very murdery. I'm gonna grab Shadow Kill next. Oh no, yes. And what we have here is Greater Shadow Kill, everyone turns to ash, and Bloodfly Swarm, transform enemies into bloodflies when they die. If they were killed in combat, not if we stealth kill them. But we've also got Bone Charm. We picked up a new Bone Charm that is drinking from a fountain restores health. We will put that on.
Campfires during our most remote pilgrimages.
Somehow, I actually got those from right under his nose, as well as some whalebone.
I can only hope the outsider hasn't gotten to her first.
That is amazing. I can't believe it. I've just heard this guy murmuring and muttering. Oh, that's the praying guy. Yeah, we're leaving the praying guy alone as well. So the praying guy and the other guy are just gonna come out and realize that everybody's dead.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
We need to meet Mindy down that way. Okay.
To keep our charges from everlasting pain and suffering. To prevent even one among us.
Yeah, this definitely feels like we got a lot more freedom of movement than in the first game. Like we can grapple up to basically just about any building within reach that isn't covered with barbed wire. We can move around a lot. It might just be that the map is bigger, and so it feels like we've got more freedom of movement because we've just got more to move around on. The map is definitely bigger, I think. This definitely feels a lot bigger. We need to get down. Oh, I shouldn't have gone so high. Oh, here we go. A building. Maybe this is our way down to. Oh my goodness! Hello, it's a little crocodile. Oh, it's a little like crocodile. Sarconan caiman. Oh, hello. Right. Withered Ryegrass. Pearl Fan. Lots of stuff. Dear Amelo, I know what you'll say, but inside I'm dead already. Anyway, so I have to try. I sought out the old witch. She said it wasn't too late to cheat death. I gave her all my coins for a spell to bring back my poor Lisbeth, who was as happy as a girl 1 minute, the next dead and cold. Here, I write the awful spell the woman gave me. Only for Lisbeth's sake do I dare attempt it. 4 fingers, 2 fresh from you and 2 cold and stiff from your departed dear, placed in a copper pot with whale's blood. And the herbals I have given ye. Boil it all while you speak the word reverse until you can speak it no more. Emilio, if you don't hear from me again, it means that all hope is lost. Silvio. Well, it would appear, I mean, she's still got all her fingers, as does the body on the floor, so it would appear he didn't even get round to the fingers part of the ritual. Or the pot, I see no pot. Oh no, wait, there are a couple of fingers there. Use the carriage. That's my next mission, but first we gotta go find Mindy. We're gonna go down there, I think.
Hey, you got him.
Are you
Put it
burying
down
him?
in the hole.
Is that your plan, to bury him? Are you gonna bring him back to life or so? What are you doing? I don't know.
Good job. Take this.
You just wanted to bury him, you just missed him?
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermere?
Oh yeah, she's just burying her
I just
friend.
sent one of my
She just
boys to
wanted
turn off
bury
the
her
power
friend.
to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
Nice. Okay. She's also given me some rewards. Oh, she's got some dead overseers here. She's been busy. Okay. We're gonna pause it here and save, because that is going to bring us to the end of today's game. Yep. Oh yeah, very high chaos at the moment. That's going to bring us to the end of today's stream. Thank you very much for coming along and watching this. This has been a lot of fun, and we will see you next time. So we're going to quit this now. And we made a very decent start. So we'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye!